Stay clean as a whistle, you think you official, we know that you not. Hop on the mic and discuss every issue, might take a few shots. Kick back and relax, don't overreact, it's only your thoughts. Tell me is it facts, or maybe it's cat, we never gon' stop.
Alright, man, it's time for that. Here we go, yo. Say what? What's the scenario?
Hey.
Taja, she meets a guy named Rick in downtown Atlanta. They chop it up, and he asks for her IG. Not her phone number, he asks for her IG. So they're talking on there briefly, and he asked her to come to LA with him. Taja isn't really feeling the idea. So the question is this guy a creep? Does he just move fast? How suspicious is the guy to you? And just, what do y'all think about this situation altogether?
Is he a creep? There's not enough information to know he's a creep based on that. Mm-hmm. If you accepted the IG, like once you initiate, like once a dude don't ask your number, he asks your IG, you'd be like, okay. Like, I think that's just par for the course. That's that's like step 10. Step 1 and 2 is the no numbers, the IG, move fast. Like, so I feel like that's just par for the course. So he could be just that type of nigga. I just feel like the expectation shouldn't be, oh, I'm looking for like some type of long-term relationship. It sounds like hookup.
I mean, to me,
there's nothing creepy about that. It's just
to me, I feel like that nigga got some shit he trying to hide. I don't really see nothing wrong with him asking for the IG initially. At some point within the first 24 to 72 hours, they should have got the phone number.
So you're saying this nigga got a wife?
He got something.
Is that any of your business?
No.
It's not.
Then what? Wait, what you mean is that any of your business?
If you're the girl in that situation, right? If you're Taja and he asks you for you meet a dude you talking and he asks for your IG, you accept it. Like, at what point does he owe you? What is, like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't ask,
I think it is.
If you don't ask,
well, yeah.
If you don't set your standards to the point where it's like,
yeah. I mean, I think
know what I'm saying? You're going with the flow.
I would say this. I wouldn't say is that any of your business, because it sounds like just the brief conversation he already came out and asked, hey, you want to come to LA? Like, they didn't establish nothing yet. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's not her business. I would say the nigga was kind of moving too fast for her to even get to know the situation to decide what she wants to do.
What I will say, if Taja decides to go on this trip to LA, and I may get backlash for this, don't think you going there and he ain't expecting to get some pussy, especially if he paying for everything.
See, we've already talked about this before though. You can expect ass if she don't want to give it to you.
She shouldn't
go. That's what you gotta settle for.
She shouldn't go.
I wouldn't advise her to do that.
I agree.
You shouldn't go unless you want to get
like
some.
he's entitled
like
to
she's
it.
in debt to him.
Or
I didn't say in debt.
But she shouldn't go if her expectation is not to give ass, because you're just a party pooper.
Because right now it just sounds
party pooper.
So he bringing her along as a party favor, and she ain't trying to goddamn.
She's a buzzkill at that point. Nah, but I just feel like her expectations should change with that. He set the standard of not giving her for her number, just ask for her IG. That means he wants you to see what's on his IG. His wife ain't on his IG, obviously. Or his whatever situation he got on. He just moving like you having a hot girl.
Y'all both live in Atlanta and he's trying to take you to LA something, and he only gave you his IG, he hiding something.
Possibly.
That's just my thing.
Or he don't feel like he don't care. Like,
you're a fun girl.
You're a fun girl. Like, I'm not finna tell a girl I just hooked up with my whole situation. They don't care. Like, that shouldn't matter.
Yeah, I would tell the girl, but he ain't gonna tell you his own situation. That's where you make your choice.
Hey, but let's say the roles will reverse. You meet a girl, same situation. You going on that trip?
I would, because I don't have nothing to worry. I'm not gonna say I don't have nothing to worry about. If I'm in a position where I'm single and I want to have fun as well, and she offers that to me, she paying for it, You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm a little, maybe in my younger years or something. I'm just,
Yeah, I'm not.
now,
I would do that more in my older years, to be honest with you.
I do that shit right now.
Yeah, I would do that kind of more in my older years if I was single.
I feel like some type of scam, some type of setup. Like, why would you fly me out to LA?
Nah,
I might get to know you a little bit.
You ain't never had nobody fly you out?
Nah, I ain't been that. I ain't been
I'm
that
sorry,
high.
we ain't been flued out.
I ain't been flued out, bro.
What I would do though, what I would do to ensure, I get it. I would still be skeptical too. I would still be skeptical too. But what I would do is, I'll let her pay for my ticket, but my ticket there and back or whatever. But I'm gonna take measures to separate myself to where I can't be vulnerable for a setup like.
Kind of hard to do, but I guess you can try.
I mean,
I'm gonna have a separate room.
I can afford to get my own room, and if something don't check out, you know what? She won't even know.
Hey, I got a free flight out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy myself.
So like, let's just say for example, she call you out there, you fly out, she say, come to my hotel.
Alright.
You gonna come, right?
I come.
And
I
then,
ain't gonna be too fucked up. I'm gonna know what the fuck
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
you gonna walk in,
I'll
she
be
gonna
alert.
close the door, and then there's niggas in the bathroom.
Hey man, but see, me, first of all, this is where I
They
defer.
take your liver out because you fit a description
So you know-
of the black market or something. Hell nah.
So
Nah,
you are correct.
nah,
You are correct.
It's,
I know
it's
me.
possible, but
They
No.
sell
No,
body
and it's
parts.
LA. So you are correct.
Just like that.
You're right. Maybe I wouldn't go as soon as possible like
I
that.
gotta get to know you.
But what I would do, yes, let's talk a little bit, and then I'll take you up on that offer.
Yeah, then I can at least be like, I can use my
I can feel you out.
Feel you out. Think, okay.
Yeah.
have I had a
Yeah,
situation like this?
I feel like in this world we live in with social media, the degrees of separation are small. It's somebody that might know somebody that know you.
Mm-hmm.
And just even like who we go to high school with, who's just let me see. I need to see you. You need to be can't just be a random person.
I mean, I had something like this happen, and we just flew out to Florida. But I had people that I knew lived in that city. It was like, yo, if you don't hear from me in a minute,
She flew you out, or y'all kind of decided, and she paid for it.
yeah, more like that. She ain't flew me out.
That's different.
That shit
though.
sounded-
We're talking about you meet a girl.
You meet a girl.
I mean, it's the
3
same
days
thing.
later.
You wasn't talking like. I'm assuming you knew this.
No.
Oh, so you kind of just met her.
It all happened within 7 days.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if I remember that, but I probably, if so, I probably told you anything and be careful.
I didn't tell you for a reason.
I probably been like, you need to be careful.
Be careful, bro, because like that's just not normal. Like if it's not like somebody you know that's popping, they got money that's just trying to get some sex and trying to live lavishly.
Yeah, that was an old thing.
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
That's what it was.
This party promoter that every time you go to the club you see them, and then this is the one time you run into them
Nah, it
or
was,
something.
it was a little different than that. But the way the situation happened, I mean, shit, man, I had a good time. I came right back.
Worked out.
But it's dangerous. It's dangerous,
You just
especially,
never know.
and it's more dangerous for a woman to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that can't shit happen to a man, but hey, women, y'all just be extra careful, especially these days.
Facts.
All right. Tisha. She's cousin Sticky's sister.
Cousin Sticky.
Tisha is married with 3 kids. She's married to a nigga named Rock. Rock has been beating Tisha's ass, and recently Sticky has found out. Sticky's telling Tisha all the things he plans to do with Rock, and she says to Sticky, no matter what you do, I'm going to stay with Rock because I love him. As a brother, you're torn because that's your little sister. At the same time, she doesn't want help. What do you do if you're cousin Sticky?
Have you been in this situation?
Thankfully, no.
Okay, so I've had
What?
I've had a family member, or no, I ain't gonna say family, but damn near family member, close
I know what
enough.
you're talking about.
And it's to the point where I learned from that one time, if you know they're not done, stay out of it. You give the best advice you can, but don't put yourself in a position to catch a charge for some shit. You go do some shit to this nigga, beat his ass, you go to jail, and this nigga right back in the house the same night. Like, if you know they're not done, domestic violence is that's another drug. That's a drug in itself. Like,
It's an addiction.
it's the same thing.
Yeah, no,
So it's like you in love with this person, you're not over it. Until you can see that I need help, I want to get out. They come to you with that type of energy, like, until then, all you can do is pray for them. Cause at the end of the day, you gonna put more stress on yourself than your cousin, your auntie, your sister, whoever. and next day, you know, they gonna be living their life, nigga. You got this shit on you. Now you got this charge. That fuck you up with you gonna have to jail, money. Might fuck up your job.
So what if he beats her? So you make that decision, right? And he beats her to a point where she's damn near dead, right? What do?
My conscience at this point, I know that
I
tried everything that I could, and I knew you were not done. So you can't put yourself in that position to fuck yourself up.
It's tough situation. Like, you know, old me, no matter what, I'm jumping, I'm defending my siblings, but it's one of those where they're not like they're in a toxic relationship. They're not trying to leave. I'm not about to like jeopardize, risk my freedom, my situation, just to beat them up. But there's other ways I feel like you can do. You might be able to snitch.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, call the police or try to snitch or you know set them up.
For me, at least,
I'm gonna try to do something.
For me, if anything, I'm gonna try to find a way to get them kids in a better position. Like, I don't know if I can take them in, or maybe other family members. Maybe I can work something out, because them kids don't need to be in the house. You know, watching you get your ass beat.
Like I might just try to set up something to catch him. So
Yeah.
the police can do it. Maybe not me, my hands on the set. Try.
Just the next time I find out or hear about that he did that, I'm calling the cops.
But that shit,
But
it's hard.
It's gonna be like, for me, I can't be around it at all.
Yeah.
Like, he's not coming over for no Christmas
No,
dinner.
no.
We're not, like, he needs to be away from me.
But you're putting yourself, especially if you involve the cops with the kids, you're putting yourself, it's a great position. But if they don't come at the right moment where some shit is really happening, they'll fall off on the situation. Now,
I mean, like,
you got
some Maryland type of snitch.
Trouble bug on
Something.
put a video in that motherfucker.
Because if I feel like it's her life at danger, then I'm gonna go to those extreme.
I mean, yeah, that's when I might slide a kid a little burner phone. Hey, call me or record this shit when you see it happen.
Call the young homies.
It's just hard, bro. When either party in the relationship
Nah.
is getting abused, and you know it ain't but so much you can do.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Last one. Deshauna and Red have been saving for a business for 5 years. Red meets a guy who can give him a solid warehouse space to start their business for cheap. Red wants to surprise Deshauna with the warehouse, but the guy ends up being a scammer and takes off with all the money that they've saved the last 5 years. How should Red tell Deshauna what happened? And should Deshauna stick by her man or dip out on him? They've been together, let's say 8 years. Saving for 5.
Deshauna has every right to leave. She can try to listen, be understanding.
She can't afford to leave. All her money gone.
All her money gone, but hey, regardless of money,
You know a woman keep an extra stash. A woman keep an extra stash. She probably got $1,000 to her name. She got it somewhere.
But she has every right to read, because the only bad thing about the bad part about the situation is, if we're doing this together and we're supposed to be partners, you can't make that decision by yourself.
He
Regardless,
was trying to surprise. He was trying to
it
surprise.
doesn't matter.
It don't even matter.
You have to make sure.
Go ahead.
Like, I'll be mad a little bit. Even if I like the warehouse, man, I'll be kind of mad. Like, you did this without me?
Like, even if you got the warehouse, everything's great. Yeah, you still gonna be mad because we're supposed to be partners. We're supposed to do this shit together.
This is half of it is my money. Is like, you spending it without approving, like,
And that's still
to
like,
avoid something like that, yeah.
and even if, you know, women have a better intuition on some shit like that
That's
might
a
happen.
fact.
You would want to get that information, especially if that's
Nah.
your woman.
No, but you gotta leave. Because this nigga does not make, he don't make good decisions.
And if you stay, you better not ever do another business venture with
Can't do
a nigga. Matter of fact,
business.
we don't even need a joint account.
Because the whole surprise thing, that's why you don't do that.
You know, that's not a surprise. Surprise is a bag. It's a trip.
That's not a surprise. You don't
All
surprise.
surprise is that you making the business decisions.
Clearly, you got scammed out.
That's like me telling y'all niggas, hey, bro.
Got
I just signed this deal. We in there. Nigga,
Hey.
we get fucked and we decide all our rights over.
What nationality is the scammer?
Probably
Definitely African.
Jamaican.
Nigerian.
Yeah, Nigeria, for sure. For sure, and now's your boy.
Yeah,
Shout out to our Nigerian.
you gotta leave. You gotta leave.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm sorry.
You gotta leave.
I'm sorry, I'm out.
He can't even be mad at it.
You ruined the relationship. Listen, I'm gonna give you 30 days to get up out of here just cause maybe you did have good intentions, but it's no falling back from that. It's just like we can't recover to back what we did unless you hit the fucking lottery or something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe come to me when you get your money right. Maybe we can think about it again.
Maybe. And that's a scenario where
You come back.
it might be. I can see like you break up, you come back because
She's gonna be resentful towards you. She's gonna talk to you crazy.
you gotta get my money back.
Yeah.
And then you don't make no more business decisions.
She's gonna talk to you crazy. She's gonna disrespect you. You literally just betrayed all of her trust because y'all was doing this as a team. Y'all built 5 years. She probably used to look at that money grow and be like, man, I love this nigga. We really gonna be good together.
You can't do that.
And then you did some bozo shit.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Like you took it. Oh, now you gotta go. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Red.
Hell no.
I'm sorry, Red. Back to the streets.
You gotta be performing on the beach. You know, you get out of here. That's the cap. Got a few for y'all today.
Facts and cats are finna go up, nigga. I'm just outside with my dog.
Okay.
I'm
en la ciencia.
Of
course.
You tryna move forward?
Boy.
I know that hop of a push.
Push.
He said, he the what, the who? Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. He said, we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they know it. Facts and cash, we go my back to back, and look at all the cap if we ain't got the facts. I mean, he said, he the what, the who? Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. He said, we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they know it. Facts and cash, we go my back to back, and look at all the cap if we ain't got the facts. I mean, I'm in a sword. Come get your nigga, man, come get your boy. He like to jump to conclusion, he dumb to illusion. He stupid, the goofy little boy. Bro on his feelings and she on a horse. I'm a finagle, the beggar like horse. None of you niggas is trying to move forward. I'm done to hop off a Porsche, so hop in the porch when I'm back. Yeah, add it up again, getting no breaking, you're bad enough. You got time for the drama, but you're bagging up. We drunk in the club, acting up on your bitch. Is what it is. Promise to be about the money, don't like it to dip. Young nigga coming like this. Promise the shit is a movie, I hate, I don't miss. He said, he the what, the who? Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. He said, we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they know it. Facts and cash, we go my back to back, and look at all the cap if we ain't got the facts. I mean, he said, he the what, the who? Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. He said, we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they know it. Facts and cash, we go my back to back, and look at all the cap if we ain't got the facts. I mean, watch how they watching me. Niggas was holding they last slab, but up here said they couldn't do none of me. Same ones handing out hashtags, but they couldn't even put a gun on me. All of these niggas is sons of me. I'm the original, you just the wannabe. I'm who you wanna be, better let go. Yippee-ki-yo, press the and hit the fucking link in my bio. If you really about it, you can slide, bro. If you really about the drama, you can slide, bro. Ayy, petty pussy nigga on the psycho, ayy. Could've murked a nigga on sight, though, ayy. Could've had a sucking low lipo, ayy. None of you niggas could fuck with me. He said, he the what, the who? Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. He said, we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they know it. Facts and cash, we go my back to back, and look at all the cap if we ain't got the facts. I mean, he said, he the what, the who? Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. Hold up, nigga, talk about it, yeah. He said, we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they know it. Facts and cash, we go my back to back, and look at all the cap if we ain't got the facts. I mean.